come home at night, you switch the light on in your house and you expect power to be there. And trying to live in today's society without electricity would be exceedingly difficult to come to terms with. So one of the issues that we want to consider is that recognising the UK policy is to develop investment and to secure investment for new plants, new nuclear plants from industry and from private sector. It's how can we help assure business cases and estimates for completion so that we can get robust business cases, we can get private investment into the nuclear build programme, and therefore we can secure our power supplies. So Mott Macdonald is an international engineering consultancy. We are based all over the world. We have about 16,000 staff, 1.3 billion turnover, and we have a particular focus on social need and development, as well as looking after engineering consultancy for our clients. We looked at over 400 reactors builds, all the way back to 1956, starting with Calder Hall. And we simply looked at the duration it took to build the project and the size of the reactor. And we looked at three key milestones: start of construction, that's commencement of nuclear concrete, to start of commissioning, to going onto the grid. And we also looked at the power output of that plant. And we then just collated those simple pieces of data. But then what we started to do is we then started to trend data by nation. And we started to see various trends between different countries. We also noticed that there were specific traits by each nation. And that started to lead us to the conclusion that, depending on the approach and the type of people, the success of the project was dependent upon those factors. One of my favourite authors is Stephen Covey, and he wrote a particularly famous book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And one of those key habits was win-win. And I think the Chinese government and Chinese companies being involved in the UK, I think is very important. It's important to our economy. But it's essential that we go forward on a win-win basis. A win-win basis in that they can help us sustain and develop our nuclear programme. It gives us jobs. It enables us to progress that programme and in turn express our abilities as engineers and therefore our abilities to sell and support others in the rest of the world. To me, that's a win-win situation.